Hey guys, welcome to The Bows. Today I'll be talking about UFC 260's main event title fight between Stipe Miocic and Francis Ngannou. So Ngannou did it. He beat Stipe via KO in the second round. I wasn't that surprised to see him win, but I really thought that Stipe would be able to pull it off again. Regardless of being wrong, I still think it made sense to bet on Stipe. There was a lot of uncertainty with Ngannou, but he delivered, and he looked great. He was calculated, he was calm, and his overall technical skill set was much improved. And I don't know if that could have been expected at all, really. Let's be honest, in his previous fight with Rozenstruik, he looked pretty bad. His technical skills were just thrown out the window, and he just bull rushed Rozenstruik and overwhelmed him. And just one fight later, he looked like a completely different fighter. Now this could have been that he didn't respect Rozenstruik's game the way he respects Stipe, so that could have been it. And just to clarify, when I said that Francis looked bad against Rozenstruik, I meant his technical skill sets. I didn't mean he didn't look like a killer, because he always looks like a killer. But this time his technical skill set looked pretty good. In the stand-up, Ngannou's striking was not wild like it usually is, or at least not like it was in the last fight. He was throwing clean punches and added to his game a kicking game. He never really kicked that much before, and it was almost non-existent actually from his game before. It was pretty impressive to see him land a head kick on Stipe, and his leg kicks looked pretty good as well. A pivotal moment in the fight, and maybe the most pivotal moment in the entire fight, was when Stipe shot in for a takedown, and Francis stuffed it real well, sprawled, then actually took the back of Stipe and started landing big bombs on him. That was the point of the fight where you realize that Ngannou is much improved, and two, Stipe was in deep trouble. Overall, Ngannou looked so much more skillful than what we've seen in the past. He was also switching stances, threw more sophisticated combos, and was surprisingly very patient. And I think that's one thing that Stipe and his corner may have not expected. The whole fight, it looked like Stipe was waiting for Ngannou to tire out, to blow his wad, and that point never came. It was either that, or Stipe was very unsure about how to approach Francis without being put in danger, because Stipe's output was very, very low. Being that Stipe was lighter and most likely had some sort of cardio advantage, it would have made sense for Stipe to try and smother Francis. He should have shot in for takedowns multiple times, even after the first one didn't work, make Francis at least think about the takedowns, and make him work. Of course, in hindsight, it's easier to say that and actually implementing that game plan as opposed to me just saying it is obviously very difficult to do. Especially against Ngannou, who's a completely different animal than what anybody has ever faced. If Stipe ends up fighting Francis again, I think there are a lot of things Stipe could take away from this loss. I think he can make some serious adjustments that would change the trajectory of the fight, so we'll see what happens with that in the future. In the meantime, Francis versus Jon Jones is the fight everybody wants to see. For me, I'd probably consider Jon Jones the GOAT of MMA, but I don't see how he's the favorite going up against Francis. Jones hasn't looked amazing in his last couple of fights, and he's going up against huge men, and it's uncharted territory for him. It's heavyweight, it's a whole different animal, and he literally has to be perfect for the entire fight, and of course isn't as capable of stopping Francis the way Francis is capable of stopping him. Jon hasn't finished anybody since he fought Gustafsson the second time. And Francis literally KOs everyone, and they always go out cold. So we'll see what happens with that. Can't wait to see that fight. Alright, that's all I got today. Leave a like, subscribe, let me know in the comments what you thought about Francis's performance, and what's next for the heavyweight division. Till next time, peace.